The next steps include the remote coffee. You'll be receiving soon an invitation to connect one-to-one with one colleague, and then there will also be someone reaching out to you. But the most important thing that I'd like to actually speak to you about before we close today is actually the what we call the rubric. And this is the instruction manual for your root cause analysis. And you are, once again, just as you were today, under pressure to write up your RCA. This time it is your own. It is not the work of a group. It is something that you do individually, and it needs to be your own work. And we are giving you 4 days, starting today, to write your RCA, your individual RCA. You'll then have 5 days to complete 3 peer reviews, 5 days to submit a revised root cause analysis. And so I'd like to spend a little bit of time, again, to cover what needs to be in your root cause analysis. We worked today on explaining your immunization challenge, and you can see, hopefully, very clear language. Pick one problem, and this should be a problem you can help fix. So if it's not something you can influence or have control over, then probably you should choose something else. Then, once you've done your root cause analysis, what we practiced together today, but you need to do it for your own challenge, make sure, again, it is something you can change. Tell us where you got your information. If it's your experience, things that you saw and you did, that is already very good. If you are using quantitative data, vaccination coverage indicators, other sources of data, that is even better. But you need to combine the two. You're not going to have time to do research or do extensive analysis. So you need to go with what you've got in order to finish by Friday. Step 3, that you have to do very quickly, is to stop and think, to pause and reflect, to ask yourself if you can really fix this root cause that you found in your job. List other people who need to help. Say why their help is important. Think about any bad things that might happen if you try to fix the problem and it doesn't work. And then show how your ideas fit with what your health center or government wants to do. That is also very important. Number 4, step 4 of your root cause analysis is to explain what difference this will make. And remember, the 5 whys is really step 2. Okay, but then you have to go further and deeper. You need to explain what difference this will make. So if this root cause matters, what good changes will happen with vaccination, with vaccines, if you actually are successful in doing something about your root cause. So you talk about the changes that will happen soon and the changes that will take more time. You can use numbers to show how much better things will get and explain where these numbers come from. Say how your plan, what you want to do, respects local beliefs. Tell us how you will check if your plan is working over time. And then number 5, you need to explain what you actually want to do. So 3 things you can do in your job to help. And you say when you will do each thing. You tell us what you need other people to do. You're not going to do it yourself, all of it. Explain how you will talk to different groups about your plan. Say how you will check if your plan is working. Tell us how you will change your plan if it is not working. And explain how you will use the things you already have to make your plan work. And so all of that needs to go into your root cause analysis. If you are in a hurry, do the best that you can with the time that you have, because if you do not submit something, even a draft, even if you've only covered the first 3 points by Friday, the 26th of July at 10:59 p.m. West Africa time, you will not be able to continue this exercise. So we really urge you to focus on your individual root cause analysis as soon as you've confirmed that your note taker has indeed uploaded your group's work today. We'll be sharing the information, the instructions to register, create your profile, and then submit your root cause analysis on our peer review platform. So that is a critical information that I want to give you. And so we reconvene tomorrow for the exploration session. And remember that starting Thursday, you'll have the privilege of working with Charlotte and a number of the guides who've committed to, again, supporting you. Join 30 minutes before the start time if you need technical support. And then really the most interesting part of the root cause of the peer support session is that this session, everyone who is working on their root cause analysis will be helping each other to actually finish their root cause analysis. We'll discuss a case, but we'll also help you in practical terms progress with your root cause analysis. And we'll have time with some of the guides who volunteered to share, to make a presentation, or to really respond to learner questions. That'll be an additional 30 minutes after the main peer support session. So that is what is going to happen next. The remote coffee, get ready for that. This is a fun social activity. And then the meat of this exercise is really writing up your root cause analysis again, but doesn't stop with writing it. It is then reviewing, helping your colleagues improve theirs, and then revising your root cause analysis to make it better as well. Again, your first deadline and the cutoff mark, we will be fewer in numbers after this deadline. So do everything that you can to stay in the exercise. We want to work with you, of course, even if you do not make it, and we hope that you will still remain a member of the collaborative. So this has been, I can see participants have been self-organizing into groups. Remember that you can go to the Telegram group to follow up. Would like to now formally close this with something that we like to do, and I don't think we've done it with this many people before. We're going to ask all of you to unmute and to join, to make some human noise together with the applause you've been hearing.
Wow!
Very much. Thank you.
I remember, same time tomorrow. You don't want to miss this. And tell your colleagues who weren't here today to join us.
Thank you so much.
If you are able to turn on your webcam, please do so now. We'd love to see you.
Bye. So much to say. Bye. 5 minutes. Thank you for your